Welcome back to the Campfire Podcast.
Well,
it's your hosts, Julian,
Myles,
Chris,
and we have microphones. It's been a long time coming.
Bro,
We've
look at this.
been dying for these.
yeah,
Literally,
we evolve.
Hopefully, you audio listeners can appreciate our voices now.
yeah. We also have like a interface. That's where the cords go. You guys can't see it this time because we are recording in a different spot again.
Yep.
Right now we're in Christian's dorm.
Yeah.
His actual like apartment. So
Yes.
The wall, the couch,
Yes.
all that.
All those things.
as you can see, he's a boring person. So he ain't got much.
Not a lot
What's
going
going
on.
on?
Not a lot going
What's
on
going
in
on?
here with decoration. He can cook though. I mean, he burnt the chicken, but
Wow.
I'm just keeping it honest.
You know
I'm
what?
just keeping it honest.
Y'all-
I would,
you know,
like
podcast
I said in
over,
that one
y'all can
podcast,
leave.
I will never
No,
lie to you.
Podcast over. Y'all can go. The door's right there.
You're a hater. He's a hater.
Door's right there.
Why what do you want?
Nah, cause I saw the
face.
face you made when you tasted my potato wedge. Don't
It
lie.
was good.
That's
I
fine.
didn't say
Chicken
I never said the food was bad. I never said
Low
the food
key
was bad.
sound sexual. I ain't like that. That potato wedge. That's kind of crazy.
It's a wedge.
That's kind of crazy. The way you tasted my potato wedge.
See,
Me personally, I wouldn't let that.
you
I
need
know.
to-
No,
what you need to do
I
is
invite
you
y'all
need to get your
into
mind
my
out the bag.
home. Y'all just violating constantly.
It's okay.
But
My food, my
you know how the
couch.
podcast works. Someone has to get violated throughout the podcast.
Not only that, but
it just so
he-
happens you're an easy topic.
He's also gonna
Easy
invite a
target.
special someone into his home soon. So that's true.
Oh, see, okay. So today we're doing like a podcast day, right? We got
Yo,
we
you want
got all the equipment together, right?
Nice.
And so, right. Today we decided we all got the day off. We're gonna record a bunch of podcasts today. Today we're gonna have our guests. They're gonna see that episode at some point. I don't know when. And so we have. Oh, should I just disclose who she is?
Oh no, not yet.
Nah,
We
yeah,
don't know
okay.
if she-
Well,
we
we're
don't- we
going.
actually
There's
don't
gonna
know
be
if she's
somebody.
gonna
There's gonna be somebody here. Maybe they know Christian. Maybe they don't. And
this
we'll
is
have the
called
explanation in that
podcast.
episode. So when you guys see that, when you see this episode, know that when you see that episode, there'll be a guest.
You know what?
Maybe.
Whatever.
Alright.
We don't even know if she's coming in.
Oh yeah, we actually kind of don't. But
Whatever happens, happens. Let's
if you see that a guest episode, it's probably her, which means there you go. And yeah, today we are talking about dreams and sleep.
I just realized something. I know you just introduced the topic, but basically we have like an audio thing right here. I just realized it's doing this in seconds, not even like minutes, which is so confusing. Because I looked and I was like, well, I don't know what the minute is, and it says like 84 seconds, and I'm like, oh.
Well, we just gotta
Gotta
remember
do-
how many
gotta do that
seconds are in it.
quick maths. Quick maths.
No, honestly, is it seconds or is it beats? No, this is beats.
Oh.
Raw, bro. We don't even know how long.
Oh, that's
You know, in like music, you have like measures.
Yeah.
This is measures, bro. That's not even like this is like 1, 2, 3.
huh.
I mean, we are using GarageBand. So
That might be a.
That's what I was saying. I
That might
really
be a
hope
problem.
it doesn't stop like in the middle of it. But if it does, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, this episode might be weirdly long and or short.
we'll just talk
yeah.
until we stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
We did start at like 105, no, 110, probably 111. I'm assuming.
I mean,
So
who knows what'll happen?
yeah, dreams and sleeping.
Yes.
So before we get to the dreams, bro, I want to talk about like the physical aspect of sleeping. What's like y'all go to like sleeping like comfortability like position?
You want me to like? Okay.
Describe it.
Okay, so I pretty much always sleep on my left side, and I'll curl into a ball. Also, I love being warm. I hate the cold so much, so I always go ball form. And all right, so it's like a curl, or if it's kind of hot, I'll do
Better
like
roll away like
not
Sonic.
spread eagle, cause that's kind of nasty. That's a little sus. I do like I guess a Spider-Man crawl kind of pose, like one knee up, one leg down,
Oh, gotcha.
and the arms like in I guess like the pillow. Also, I don't like sleeping on pillows. I realize that I kind of like sleep flat generally.
Oh, this man is psychotic. First he don't like the cold when he's sleeping. I don't know who.
Who likes the
Everybody
cold?
likes it. Like the pillow. You can. There ain't
Oh,
no better feeling.
no, I like the cold side of the pillow, but I mean like being cold when I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, cause you get to then be warm. Like you get to get a bunch of comforters and blankets and then just snuggle and be like, ha.
I mean that's good, but I mean I'd rather. Oh, okay. I'm saying like if it's like hot, then like I'll try to get to like a medium. So like if it's really hot, then I'll sleep on top of the covers, right? But if it's like cold, I'll go under, and that's why I curl up. You know. sort of thing. Yeah.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I don't fucks with pillows.
But you're
when I sleep.
also psychotic for not sleeping on pillows, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
They meant to be slept on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they are,
I
but
don't know about that.
my head's up. I'm like, it's weird.
My head's up.
It's weird.
I mean,
Face down.
It's like
So-
all my non-pillow sleepers. Go in the comments. Represent. 'Cause
No.
I don't like how they try to come at me like this.
No,
I'm
there's,
not liking it. I'm not feeling it.
I learned about this like Egyptian headrest, and
Uh-huh.
like it's like your head shape with just like down like a pillow, but it's hard though. Like it's comfortable.
So it's like
You have to look it up. It's hard to explain, but it's like when you lay down and your head is like slightly up because the headrest is holding it.
Uh-huh.
So then basically, you just kind of lay there. Stop eating the mic.
Because I just want to test if he's listening to that.
Well, yeah. So that's that. But pillows, I can't get behind the no pillows thing. That's
That's not.
I
You're,
need my
a,
pillow.
you're a hater. You're
It's
a hater.
like somebody saying they like sleeping without a without a blanket.
Oh, you know it's hot. Got the shorts.
no. For me, I like to go. I sleep the best when I'm like exhausted. I'm not always exhausted, so normally like when I go to sleep, I do like it cold, cause having that snug blanket just like cuddling me. It
Y'all
feels
are
nice.
sick.
How we sick?
How
You're
are we?
sick.
If you realize,
Who
right,
sleep-
out of the
who
three
sleeps
of us,
cold?
which one is the oddball?
Majority rules, bro.
Exactly.
Okay,
Majority
okay,
rules.
but here's the thing, all right? I don't have the example ready. I thought I had
Anyway,
something
let me-
going. I thought
I'll
I could really spit
continue.
something out. I was not ready.
So
Right now,
I
got me
don't
there.
I don't usually like the AC because like too much AC just doesn't feel right.
Let's say get sick.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I usually like it when it's like cool but not cold, and I usually sleep on my side, but I usually get like neck problems when I sleep like that. So I just sleep on my back, and then I kind of
A back sleeper?
on my back. Yeah.
Wait, I can process that. Wait, hold on.
How do you do that? I physically can't. Like, if I ever try to sleep on my back for whatever reason, damn near impossible.
Wait,
How
you
do
say you stay where you like
you stared up at the
you
sky?
stared up like you on your
Yeah,
back.
you're looking up.
Filthy.
Yo,
Disgusting.
you
He's coming at me for not sleeping on a pillow, but he's over here sleeping on his back.
I
You're
take that
weird.
away. You're the new psycho, bro.
How are we?
How?
Well, who sleeps like?
I don't sleep like I'm in a coffin. It's just like that's the general direction I'm in. Sometimes I'm tilted this way or that way,
Oh,
and
you
then sometimes I sleep on my
Yeah.
like my stomach too. But
I mean, sleep on your stomach. That's normal.
usually like the side is the best way.
The side is
Sometimes
peak.
on my back. I don't know. Usually like how I go to sleep is now how I wake up. So I move a lot. So it doesn't really matter like which way I go. Cause
Gotcha.
I don't
I'm
move at all in my sleep. Pretty much.
I don't know. Sleep is kind of.
Oh, bro, I'll be fighting demons about it, bro.
I'm a very see.
I'll
They're
be
coming
comfy.
for me. See, you know what it is? It's that damn pillow. See, I don't sleep on a pillow. Notice, I be sleeping mad chill. I be zen in my sleep. My dreams though, that's a different.
No,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm zen. See, I'm zen in my sleep. Like I'm knocked out when I sleep, but I sleep on a pillow. It's just that I move my body a lot. Like I just be moving, but
I
in my
need
brain
to-
I'm knocked out. Like,
I need to
I'm
do
gone.
some like paranormal activity and like see how I am when I'm sleeping.
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
generally don't know. I feel like like for right now I'm just in between. Like I don't know if I'm like a messy or like a monster when I go to sleep, or I'm just like really chill. I
When
feel
you
like I'm
sleep
in
with someone for
between.
the first time, you'll know, because they'll let you know.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Got you.
you like kicked me in the face.
Exactly.
when
That's
you're
how I
sleeping.
know, bro. I literally elbowed someone by
Damn.
accident, but that wasn't my fault. It was, but I didn't do it on purpose. I was just trying to turn, and I forgot they were there. So when I was on the edge.
We
of the
came
bed.
around you.
So I was on the edge of the bed. So then I was like this. So I tried to like go back the other way, and I said bang on the forehead, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
But
But
I can't sleep like a ball. I just can't.
Can't do the curl up.
No.
you don't like to cuddle? You don't like to cuddle? Nothing when you sleep.
That's. I mean, like, look at me. Like, I can't do that. I mean, I can't.
You know,
No, I can't
you
do that.
you don't got a body pillow?
A body pillow?
Oh, you don't got a body pillow?
No.
Not with the waifu
Fake
on it?
fake anime fan.
Fake enemy fan.
Fake anime.
Where's your waifu at?
Where's your waifu?
Where's your
Yeah,
waifu
we're
at?
not doing this right now.
Nah, we're not doing that. The way I sleep, basically face down, booty up,
Put it up for action.
tooted, just booty tooted in the air. I just be like, knocked out. Nah, I'm joking. Most most of the time, how do I sleep? I honestly, whatever way my body naturally lays, when I like throw myself on the bed, I fall asleep. However, I will say this is where I am kind of weird. I don't sleep on the bed.
What?
So
you sleep on the couch, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like,
do you like sleeping on the couch, or is
Yeah.
it just?
so the reason why I like sleeping on the couch, right?
Uh,
There was a time in which I became too tall for my bed,
uh,
but I never asked for a new one. So
Okay.
instead of just sleeping in my bed, I ended up sleeping on the couch. So then I ended up getting used to sleeping on the couch and having something like towards my back. So then now that I'm on like a twin XL, it's not wide enough for me to go like spread eagle or even like do my arms like this because I got long arms. So then most of the time I'll just sleep on like my side or my stomach, but like I'm dead. As in I'd be on my stomach, but then my hand would be like
down.
and my face would be like that.
Like your head.
So,
Huh.
yeah.
That's an
I
interesting.
always want to get one of those like sofa beds that you could like.
Yeah.
Oh, then fold them in
Yeah.
and out.
Yeah, I like that.
Interesting.
I also saw this one that was like, it looked like a closet, but when you opened up the closet, there was the bed, and then there was like drawers underneath the bed. It was really cool. It was like some like minimalist type home. On one hand, I was like, that looks really cool. On the other hand, this looks like a futuristic movie. Like it just looks too clean.
I see that all the time on like Instagram where they be doing like home renovation like animations, and they got the little bed that comes out like the drawer with like another like shelving on top and shelvings in the stairs and all that. It's like all these animations, and when I see that, I would just be thinking like that must be real uncomfortable because you don't got like a bed frame. It's just a mattress. And then you gotta put pillows and things down. I'm like, that wouldn't actually work in hindsight, because then you gotta take all of it off to put it away again. If it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for me at least, in terms of sleeping, I can sleep pretty much anywhere if I'm tired enough. I'll sleep on the floor. I've slept on the floor many
The
times.
floor is the best place to sleep after
See?
a workout. Athletes know this. Whenever you come back from the gym or practice, and you just get home, throw your bag, and you too lazy to get in your own bed, so you just lay on the floor. Ain't no better feeling.
I do get that, but I'll just sleep on the floor just because.
Nah, in college I slept in a lot of uncomfortable places. The floor, I've slept like as a ball because there were other people on the bed, so I had to like ball up, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. The floor is like cool, but I need like a blanket and just a pillow, and I just can't sleep like a ball on the edge of the bed. I just can't do it.
I can do
just
that.
can't.
If I'm desperate enough, I'll sleep anywhere.
I mean,
Honestly, not that I'll sleep.
yeah, but like I don't know, sleep doesn't hit different unless I'm comfortable. So like if I'm not comfortable, I don't consider it good sleep like at all.
See, it's like home. Comfortability is where the heart is, and my heart is on the floor.
Yeah, my heart's in my bed, not on the floor. Not on the floor.
I don't think that's how it works.
Nah, it's totally how it works.
I'm trying to think of the wildest place I fell asleep.
Oh, I fell asleep
'Cause
on
I
like,
literally fell asleep everywhere.
like those little chest things, like those little futon kind of things where you can open and you can put stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like that. I slept on one of those. Like my head was hanging off and my legs were off. Yeah.
I got 2 chairs once. This was when I was in Barbados. I got 2 chairs and put them together, and I slept in those for like a good 2 weeks.
That's a
Yeah, I put 2 chairs together. My parents can attest to that. I literally put 2 chairs together and slept in that.
Yeah, you win. You win. There you go.
Yeah, you went.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also impressive that I remember once it was like a 2-minute car ride. Like I swear to you, it was from my house around the corner and like another corner on the highway, and I fell asleep as soon as we pull out the driveway. And it was like 12 o'clock in the day. Like it was, a car is somewhere I will always fall asleep 100% of the time.
Now,
Yeah.
driving in a car sometimes it can be just so relaxing. You just be sitting there and just like, dang.
It's the vibration.
You ever
of the car.
like
You be
are in the back seat and then you're asleep, and then as soon as you get back home you wake up?
Yeah.
That happens to me all
word.
the
all
time.
the time, all the
Right,
time.
right,
Your
right,
body
right, right.
senses it, and it's like,
It's like, I need to get up. See, it's that parent conditioning. Like you can feel it. You can feel it in your bones. You're just
They're
like,
about to tap you
they're gonna tell me to get up. So I might as well.
I think it's also like your internal GPS. I be telling you like, now arrived home, and you're like,
It's like here
now
we
I
are.
can lay for real.
Nah.
But second question, right?
Uh-huh.
Have any of y'all like slept with another person or like been in the same room and gone to sleep with somebody else?
I sleep. Well, Me and my brother share a room, so I always sleep with another person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, ask a question. What's
Yeah,
the
like.
question?
And
Have you ever
and
slept
the
with
same
another person or slept in the same room?
in the
with
same
someone?
room as somebody else?
Oh yeah, I saw my sister, and when we were kids a lot.
So now is
And they
there
were in a bunk bed.
in the bunk bed? So
Yeah.
now we're gonna call out annoying things that people do when they sleep. We're gonna
Oh my god.
roast them.
I don't know about annoying things
that
people
like
do when they
stops you
sleep.
from sleeping.
Well, like I said, okay. Let me specify. When I say I can sleep anywhere under pretty much any conditions, I will literally sleep anywhere under any conditions. A party, I've slept in the middle of a party. Like
You're
in the
just.
middle.
Oh wait,
like
hold on.
I will
What
You
type?
different. You
Wait,
different.
pause. What type of party?
Oh no, not like a college party or something. Like it was
Okay.
like I was like at my cousin's house, and you know it was like a New Year's party, so everybody was singing and TV's on, whatever. And I took one of those little beanbag things and I slept, and I was told afterwards that like my cousin like he was poking me, and like apparently I kind of talk in my sleep, so like I'll like half sleep and not remember it at all. Like tell people to leave me alone so I can sleep. Like I'll sleep. If I'm tired, I'm gonna sleep. You're not gonna stop me.
I used
It's
to
not
think
gonna
I was in like two different dimensions because like I was half asleep, half awake, and I just don't remember
that's
anything.
the
happen. It'd be
worst.
it's so
Those are
it's so
worst.
confusing. I'd be like, dang, like
What did
am
that
I
happen?
awake or
Did it
am I
really
awake or
happen?
am I asleep? Like what's
Exactly.
going on here? Nah.
The second one is also when it's like I don't know if y'all ever experienced this, but like you're so tired that you as soon as you close your eyes, you open them again, and it's been like 8 hours. Like it felt like you haven't slept at all.
I hate that so much.
But you have slept for like 8 hours.
I hate that when I want to sleep more because I'm just like, bro, why am I awake right now? What's going on?
Like you literally blink and it's been 6 hours, but you're like, yo, it didn't feel like I went to sleep at all.
Nah, that don't really happen to me too often. Like whenever I sleep, like I feel rested enough at least. I guess the only thing that kind of happens to me is that like I'll fall asleep and I'll wake up and like all the time will pass and like I won't remember ever falling asleep. Like I'll just wake up. That's like
Yeah. Oh, annoying people. Oh my god, I
Own,
can't talk.
things-
Annoying things people do. I guess I would say like snoring, but I haven't slept like.
Now I slept with someone that snores. It doesn't really bother me.
yeah, snoring's not. I mean,
Oh, no.
well, I guess that kind of leads into something. You guys sleep in. Okay, do you guys have anything ever playing like sounds, TV on, anything like that?
That's
We
I
just-
will say
That goes to
my sister used to like stay up mad late till like 3 o'clock in the morning. So the TV, nah.
Can't do the TV.
Before like a long time ago, I used to be scared of the dark, so I would leave the TV on, and then I kind of slowly just stopped doing that. Like my TV, I had like a timer on it, so like you could like turn it off like within an hour. So I would like go to sleep, watch TV before I like actually fall asleep, and then by the time I fall asleep, the TV's off because it turns off in an hour anyway. That's what I do. Then after a while, I will usually just turn off the TV anyway, and then that's
And
what will
go
happen. And bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. I mean, me and my siblings we did the same before, but I was more so we put the timer on for power consumption reasons because we will just leave the TV on all night. And for me nowadays, I'm okay. I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. So YouTube is like my TV or whatever. So whenever I go to sleep, I gotta put on YouTube generally. Like if I'm really, really tired, like I can just kind of like pass out. But usually to like really fully like cool, calm down, like unwind, I gotta have something playing, somebody talking about something or whatever, just something random.
See, I'm the opposite. I need it completely dark, completely quiet when I sleep. However, because I've gotten so accustomed to sleeping in whatever condition, I've now a good way for me. I don't like sleeping with the TV on. Like I actually hate it because whatever is happening on the TV will seep its way into my ears and then into my dream. And that I cannot. It confuses me way too much. I end up waking up with like a headache or whatever, and I can't do that. However, now you know how do you guys have Roku TVs?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I have a Roku.
You know how like
I had a
when you
Roku.
leave the Roku TV on, it turns into like that like New Orleans City type thing where it's like purple and orange.
Yeah.
I leave that on because I don't have LEDs, but I like the
like the
light
vibe.
aesthetic and the vibe of it. So then when I close my eyes, I'll be seeing like purple and orange, and I can go to sleep.
I have a good
Well, I mean, I
analogy
don't
now.
like
So
oh yeah.
putting the TV on as I go to sleep is like, for me at least, taking a shower with hot water. Like it feels good in the moment, but then for me personally, after a while, it just gets painful because then I can't find like the sweet spot of like when it's like it's warm and it's nice, but it's not burning my skin. Like that sweet spot just doesn't exist for me. So instead, I just use cool water, and it doesn't feel good in the moment, but after a while, then it feels nice and relaxing.
I know what you mean. Can't relate, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, because I like showers with hot water, but I'm always trying to find
The sweet spot.
Yeah, I'm always trying to make it hotter, and then it just gets painful. But whenever I have cool water,
making the water.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. I be turning that water like steaming hot.
Exactly.
The water. See, the trick is you turn the hot water all the way up, but then you turn on the cold water. See, that's how you get them.
Nah,
I'll try
Depends
to
on the
middle
shower.
it. I just go all the way up, and I'd be like, all right, how can we make this not burn my skin?
No,
How
That's
cold
the
is
problem.
that?
No, I be
When-
leaving it all the way up. Like I'm telling you right now, I be getting that hot water hot.
Wait, so you turn the hot water all the way up,
Yeah,
but you want to sleep in the cold?
of course.
That doesn't make any sense.
No,
It
it
actually
does.
does make
you
sense.
gotta-
No, it does make sense. He likes the warmth. So when you're cold, it's not like he's actually sleeping in the cold. This means the air around him is cold, and he has blankets to make him warm. So he's warm. It's almost like the cold air is making you even more warm because you feel the warmth from the blankets more.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
He gets it.
With hot water though,
Guys.
it's just I'm good. With cool water, it's like you don't have to make it cold, but it feels so nice when you just have like a relaxing cool water, and it's just like especially when it's summer, because like especially when you're sweating.
That's the only time I take cold showers in the summer.
Yeah, cold showers in the summer.
Hit there.
Because honestly, I can't even take a hot shower in the summer because it's too. Okay, so last week there was a heat wave. I could not take a hot shower. Oh my god, I would enter that shower. I'd be sweating going into the shower, and so I get in the shower and it's hot. I'd be like, I hate this. I hate every moment of this, all of this.
All
so
of
I
it.
do it cold. So yeah, that's the
Nah.
only time I take cold shower though.
Have y'all ever taken like a shower in the dark with like a little nightlight or something?
Nah, I just take a shower.
I always want to get like those
Oh.
LEDs and then just have them in the shower while I'm taking it.
It's the
That'd be
vibe.
so
When
nice.
I'm telling you, I remember once I came back from work, it was hot. Like, I think it was like last week. It was burning hot, and I just biked home. I was sweating like crazy. I ate food. I went in the shower, but I was too lazy to turn on the light. So then I just left it like that. When I took a cold shower and I had on music, the vibes were so immaculate, bro. I could have stayed in that shower forever. It was just great. Yeah, I recommend doing that. How we get from sleeping to showering though?
Yeah, we never. I like how we were supposed to. This was supposed to. Okay, so the topic.
Oh,
was
that was
supposed to
my
be, we're
fault.
supposed to talk
That was
about
my fault.
dreams.
That's definitely my
and somehow we started only with
Well,
sleep.
I wanted to start off with the physical thing because that affects how you dream, right? Like I remember one time when I was in college and I slept in somebody's room, right? The dream I had was insane. Like it was jumping from me going to somewhere in anime to being in college to being back home to being on the track. Like I was jumping everywhere and I ended up not sleeping that good. But when I'm by myself, I don't dream unless it's like hyper realistic and then it ends up happening in real life.
Interesting.
For me, if I have a lot of stuff in my mind, then I dream a lot, because my dreams are usually just like an exaggeration or a version of my thoughts in my head, just like played out. But usually I can't really remember my dreams too much. I can like recall like faint things that happen in them after I wake up. But in terms of like, I can't give you like a detailed description of what happens in my dreams. Either I dream and I don't remember, or I don't dream at all. That's usually how it goes.
Well, for me, I have a lot of dreams, and in the dreams, pure chaos. So it can range from semi-realistic dreams, like so realistic. Like I remember one time I had a dream where I did a full my full morning routine. So if I'm at home, right? It was like during school, I guess in high school or something. I would get up, go to the bathroom, take a shower, brush my teeth, come back to my room. Well, no, put on my clothes in the bathroom, get out, wake everybody else up, right? I did that entire process in my dream. And then my mother came in and she woke me up and she was like, Julian, you gotta get up, you're getting late. I was like, late? I'm up already. And yeah, I was like,
it is different when you can't like distinguish reality from your dream. Like it just becomes too closely related.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens when you're like half asleep, half awake.
Yeah.
Then it's like, are you real or are you like what's going on?
But that's also why I don't like sleeping with the TV.
I
on.
have
It combines
one.
the two.
I have an embarrassing story.
Oh.
Here's the story.
So he had a
What's
wet
up?
dream. So.
Oh.
Anyway, once upon a time, little Christian.
Oh no! Here we go. Here we go.
This sounds like the beginning of a wet dream. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
You said little Christian.
Little Christian. All right, go on.
I'm not when I'm like 13. When I'm like 8 or 7.
That's weird. Well, that doesn't make it.
What?
That actually doesn't make it better at all. Like, go ahead.
I was
Go
not
on.
having wet dreams at 7.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Some people are ahead of the curve. Some people are ahead of the curve. That's all I'm
Why you
saying.
looking at me?
Anyway,
I didn't say personal experience.
Why? Why? Don't do that.
Sure.
Don't do that.
Anyways,
Why you
don't
do-
try
why
to
you
put the
do-
blame on us. Don't try to put the blame
Alright,
on
anyway,
us.
so when I was
Okay.
little, right? You know how kids went to bed all the time, right?
Oh, here we go.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
I was a bedwetter too.
Uh-huh.
So one time I was half asleep, half awake, and I'd use the bathroom. Now I thought this was a dream. It was not. I went to my.
I already know where this is going.
I thought I was going to the bathroom in a dream, and I actually went to the TV stand in a dream, quote unquote, right? And then
Wait.
I proceeded to piss on the TV stand, and that happened to not be a dream. So in real life, I woke up, went over to the TV, and started pissing on the TV.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a crazy.
I have a
that's
similar.
crazy.
I have a similar story, but it wasn't a dream. So what
But I
happened?
didn't know.
was-
I didn't
Nah,
know.
I actually, I feel you. I feel you. I actually feel you because
See, it
there's-
happens.
there was one time where I was chilling in my room watching YouTube, like binge watching YouTube,
Uh-huh.
and then I was holding in my pee because I wanted to finish the YouTube video, but I was hungry. So once the video finished, right, I ran downstairs to use the bathroom. But like I said, I was also hungry. And at this time, my family, we had like a garbage, the garbage can that you like use your foot
Step
to
on?
step
Yeah,
on
yeah,
to
yeah.
lift it up. The step on thing was broken, so we always had to lift it up, right, like a toilet seat. So then in my moment of like rushing and not thinking, because I like really had to pee, I legit without thinking, I ran to the garbage can, lifted it up and peed, and then in the middle of peeing, I was like, wait,
This ain't right.
this ain't the bathroom.
Y'all have some-
'Cause I was-
y'all just place
'cause-
y'all just be going to the
Bro,
bathroom wherever.
It was the funniest thing because legit my dad and my sister were literally in, like, y'all know how my house is shaped.
Yeah.
They were literally sitting in the family room watching TV, and I was in the
They're watching
kitchen.
TV, they see you
And
run
so
by,
then
and
my-
open the garbage can, they start peeing. They're just like,
My sister was hearing it. She was like, "Is that sounds a little bit too close for him to be in the bathroom?" Then they looked, they're like,
That's
"Miles, why are you peeing in the garbage?"
You're like, huh?
it's like I had to.
Oh shit,
Bro,
my bad.
legit, I was like,
He's like,
I was like, legit, it hit me all at once. I was
oh, you're just like, I'm not peeing in a oh.
exactly. I was like, bro, I'm not in the bathroom. It was literally a moment of everything happening so fast that I wanted to eat, but I also wanted to use the bathroom, and I just ran past the bathroom and did kind of both at the same time. The destination,
You skipped over the eating part. You're just like, yeah, I'm throwing away the trash.
the destination was the kitchen, but I had to take a break to the bathroom. But instead, I skipped the bathroom and just used the bathroom in the kitchen. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Embarrassing stories.
Y'all
but-
have some interesting sleep situations going on.
Oh,
I don't.
there was. Okay, I have one more time. Well, this is like normal though. I was asleep, and then my dream I was falling, and then when I woke up, I went like, like
He
Like,
landed.
I
in
jumped
the,
up-
He landed in the dream. He said,
yeah, like I jumped up in my bed. And I was like, oh, that did not feel nice. Wow.
imagine being the parent, right? And you go to check on your child. You're like, oh, look at him, so cute. Sleeping next to him, they go. You're like, what?
It's like, is he okay?
Is he okay?
No, nothing.
And he
the
just turns and
demons.
goes
Just
to
Just a
the
little bit of
demons.
possession.
Yeah.
He goes,
Spirit
oh
left.
my god.
The spirit left his body. It was like, I. But
Oh, that's too funny.
yeah, I don't have any interesting pissing stories that involve sleeping. I literally didn't know this was a thing that happened to people, but apparently that is a thing.
That was very common.
No, they usually
Very
say
common.
if you're having a dream and you're in the bathroom, don't use the bathroom. Like, don't use the bathroom in your dream, because then you're gonna end up using the
that
bathroom
makes
in real life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have any like dream stories. But I have this one story. This is my classic example of how crazy my dreams can be. And mind you, these are just random dreams. Like, this has usually no connection to anything in particular. But yeah, whenever I tell people about like, oh, I have like really interesting dreams and like really in depth and very I want to say vision. There's like a word I'm looking for. Very clear, I guess was the word I'm looking for. But so it's the spider dream. This is my like I said, perfect example of how crazy my dreams can be. So I was in my house, but my house was in my garden, and basically I'm talking to people, right? And it's like, you know, Christian, Myles, various other people, and basically I suspect that these people aren't really my friends, right? And so, right, I follow one of them and they go into like this dungeon area. Mind you, this is in my garden. I cannot stress, this is in my garden because I zoom towards the end of the dream, I zoom out and I see my whole house and like we're like in my garden, like small. But basically one of the people goes into like this dungeon area and they take off their head or like a mask thing, and it turns out they're like spider people. And so they get their heads are like arachnid heads with all the eyes and stuff. It's pretty nasty. But basically I see this and then I come to the conclusion that my
Continue.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, so I come to the conclusion that my friends have been replaced by spider people. And it's like everybody, right? And so I infiltrate the place. I'm like going throughout the dungeon area. I'm finding people. There's like there's one weird room. I never mentioned this to people, but I'm gonna put this on the podcast. All right, this will be exclusive content. In one of the rooms, there is a lady giving birth to spider people. Anyway, so I'm going throughout the compound, right? And like I find everybody. Perhaps somebody was chained into one of these rooms where they're supposed to be giving birth to spider people. Anyway, so I'm getting everybody. I free everybody, and we escape. And so then, towards the end of the dream, right? I'm conversing. I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, okay, guys. So there's spider people. I didn't know that. And you know, everybody's like, oh, thank you for saving me. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, guys, we got to go back. And so randomly, we have an entire arsenal room with a whole bunch of weapons, right? And so everybody gets their stuff. All right, we gotta stop these spider people because apparently they're gonna take over the world, right? And so then now we're like at a hill area or whatever, and so then we do like a raid on the spider people and we're killing them, and that's pretty much the end of the dream. And that's just one of them. All right, this is just the example to give you an idea of like, oh, my dreams be weird. It was really detailed, right? Because it was a really detailed dream.
Help me. This bro that you talking about, so killing spider people. Listen.
What? The spider people? You have a thing?
Why?
What?
Why?
Oh, there's another dream, right?
What is good with your brain? We gonna have to put like a disclaimer that the views of you do not represent any human beings.
It's a dream. I didn't think it was.
But I ain't never had no weird dream like that, and if I have, then I've forgotten it.
So I have like I've always had like a very, I wouldn't say active imagination, I have a really good imagination. Like I can pretty much imagine anything.
Can you imagine dragons? No.
Knee slapper.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, I've always had a pretty good imagination, and then I like watching YouTube, and I play a lot of video games. And all that stuff can be pretty fantastical and involve a lot of different stuff and whatnot. So I think those two things combined have kind of allowed, so a little bit of internet brain rot in addition to just playing a lot of video games has basically created a situation where a lot of times when I dream, it's just like really clear and perfect storylines of just the randomest, most nonsensical stuff. Like one time I had a dream that I got McDonald's.
That was it?
Well, in the dream, okay. I was in McDonald's. I was in the line because this was when I was in college. So I went to like the McDonald's that's near my campus, right? I'm in line. I get my food, but then as I'm getting my food, like the area where you like order the food at turned into like a diner booth. So you know how they got like the swivelly chairs to stand up. So yeah, I sat at one of those, right? And like there's other people there, and so I'm waiting to get my food, right? And when they bring me my food, I hear like someone call my name like from off in the distance, right?
Julian!
Yeah, like something like that, right? And so I turn my head away from my food to look. I'm like, oh, there's no one there. And so then when I turn back, there's like actually no. It wasn't like that. Someone called my name and it turned to my right and it was like a ghost's weird inflatable tube flailing man. It was like I don't even know how I would describe it. It was like a
dreamed of Casper the Ghost.
It was like a really stereotypical like dead, gaunt, like ghostly looking person. It was kind of like waving around at me. I was looking at him. I was like, okay. As I turned back to my food, and it was gone. I was like, dang, my food. And then I woke up. I was so tired. I was like, dang, McDonald's. And then this following day, I decided to get McDonald's. I was so hungry for McDonald's after that.
Have you ever tried like reading a book to go against the internet rot? Because
I think I don't dream as much because I like do like a lot of like idea stuff during the day, so my brain gets tired of doing that. So then when I sleep, it's like it balances out. So I don't like think of anything when I sleep.
Yeah, I don't.
I think that's why.
I don't do those things.
I think if you wrote down that spider story.
Oh no, I wrote that down. I was like, nah, this one has to go down.
Hey,
the books. That was too specific.
Wait, so that means you have a dream journal?
Not exactly.
That's from like.
I want to do. Okay, I kind of want to do a dream journal, but
exactly.
sometimes I wake up and like, I just don't feel like it. Like when I wake up, I wake up I wake up fast, but also slow. So sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I just don't feel like doing anything in particular.
Wake up in the
So
morning,
yeah, but those like two dreams. Like there's like a couple other ones. I like a recurring dream for a couple of years in middle school. Very specific. There's one Adventure Time episode. It's the episode where Finn and Jake are invited to like a party in a mansion by Princess Bubblegum, and it's like something happens and it's a murder mystery, right?
Oh, I love that episode.
Yeah. So I have that dream. So like on the lead up, it's like a big path, but it's like in the middle of the ocean or whatever, something like that. Maybe I might be conflating that with a Family Guy episode as well. But in the dream, I'll go into this building, right? And then I will have 3 fights. First two is 2 things I fear. So first thing is like some random weird creature. Next thing is like usually a spider. And the third thing will be a person that at the time really frustrates me and makes me very, very angry.
Who's that person?
Huh?
Out of
I
my.
had this recurring dream, so it's different people.
I know, but name one of them. Adam. I don't know.
I can't put them on blast.
Let's just call them a certain
blast.
name starts with a J, maybe.
J.
No J.
Who's J?
I don't know.
I don't know. You tell me.
What's the first letter of the name?
Huh?
What's the first letter of the name?
It's different people.
Just name one of them.
I don't know. Like it was my teacher one time.
So what's the?
She gave me an F or something.
Okay, but F. What's the letter of her
She gave
name?
me an F. She yelled at me. I was
What was the letter of her name?
Huh? I don't remember her first name. I don't know her last name.
No, but like the letter.
P.
P. You hear that, Miss Pertrude? Julian don't like you.
We definitely didn't go to school with
See, there was never any Pertrude. But yeah, so basically, right, I'd fight them, and then I would anyway. And so then
Whoa.
Wait.
And so then the dream would end, and then after that, I would no longer have any problems with them.
This
Like,
man's using
just-
dreams to deal with his problems. Christian, what's the wildest dream you had?
Wildest dream.
Because it seems like Julian be having them every day.
Wildest dream was like, I think it was a nightmare while I was running around in this like haunted castle. I think this was like a long time ago. It just got stuck with me. There was like a wizard, and I think my sister and my mom were there, and we were trying to escape. And then some just freaky stuff happened, and it wasn't a good vibe. And I woke up, and I was like in a cold sweat. It was that shit was
going
bad.
through it.
But I did have a somewhat like a ghost story when I was trying to go to sleep though. That actually terrified me. So I was where was I? Oh yeah, I was in a couch at my grandparents' house, and I was trying to go to sleep. And usually I'm not supposed to watch like TV at the time, like super late at night because of like power reasons, right? So basically what happened was I couldn't watch TV, and I was tired, but I couldn't fall asleep. So I had to kind of just like stare in the dark and close my eyes until I fell asleep. But the thing is, everything was so quiet. Like when there's complete silence, I hear everything. So if there's like a creak or something, I'm like, what the hell was that? Like that type of thing. So basically that happened, and it was like a creak on the stairs. At first I thought it was just like the pipes or something. But then the creak just kind of kept progressing as if someone was walking on the stairs. But I know how many steps are on like our stairs, so you kind of go up a flight and then turn and then go up another flight.
You got like a
basically.
split house.
Yeah. So then it was only like 5 or 6 stairs, and I kept hearing a creak that was at least like 15. So I was like, what the hell? Why is that person just like going?
The numbers ain't added up.
Yeah, the numbers
ain't mathing right
yeah,
now.
they're not math right now. So then I'm like, you know what? Got it. I'll just fall asleep and we'll see what happens. So then, as that happened, the steps kind of kept progressing, but this time it sounded like as if someone was going up the stairs this time. So they got up like the first flight, and then they went up the second flight like really slowly. And at that point, I'm like, who the hell is that? Because they're walking mad slow, and they're freaking me out. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna close my eyes and fall asleep. And then
Man said if I die, I die. I need to
Yeah,
go to sleep.
and then
Like, you know what? I'm gonna let them rock.
I'm gonna let them rock. I just need to sleep. I need to sleep.
And then the floorboards started creaking, and then it's going towards my direction, and the banister, the stairs, is like here, and then you walk, and then you turn, and then the couch is like right there. It's like on the same floor. Like, you can see me like on the couch asleep. So then I'm like, okay, are they gonna go in the kitchen? And they just keep walking towards me, and I'm just like, oh my god. So then
Sat there just like, oh fuck.
Man,
okay.
this man is eyes. I can see him now. Eyes closed, head facing up because he sleeps on his back.
no. I was on the side. That was before my back days.
So he was just here. He was like, oh my god. He's like, oh my
Sounds
god.
like you're
Oh my
just like, yeah.
god.
Oh snap!
I was like, oh shit.
He's up gonna die.
Shit. Please don't come over here. And then that person or figure, whatever they were, came over there, and then they started breathing real close in my ear.
How if they were above you?
No, like, okay, so say you or me, right?
Yeah.
You be sleep on the couch, so your head will go on like that headrest right there, and then they will come over, and then it sounded like my ear was open, like my left ear was open. So then all I heard was just breathing, and it wasn't mine. And then I opened my eyes, and there was nothing there.
Oh, that's an actual ghost story.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, I'm not sleeping at your house ever.
Yeah.
You got that game.
But after that was all that. I mean, I switched out ghosts for crickets, so I guess that's an upgrade.
Oh yeah. There's a while. There's a good long period of time where you just had a cricket thing going on.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
I
still
remember
going
that. I
on.
remember that.
I
Oh, it's
walked
still
into
going
my
on?
room a couple months ago, and there was 5 crickets just waiting for me there.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
that's
it.
wild.
it has to
Your room
stop.
or outside?
In my room.
Burn my room. Burn my house, really.
Not the bird by room. You would have
Bird by
hated it when
room.
I remember there was a time when I was younger. There used to be dead bees on my windowsill. Like I had no idea how they got.
Dead
get
bees
that
are better
too.
than live bees.
No, but like I would wake up, right, open up my window and just see like 10 dead bees. Like
Like I
actual
said, dead bees
bees.
are better than a live bee. If I would have seen a live bee or just one, first thing in the morning, I promise you, my fist through that window. Ooh, it would have been bad.
Oh
it would
nah.
have been terrible.
I've gone like, man, I'm like a monster now.
well, rewind. I'm still stuck on the fact that something whispered in this man's ear and he ain't moved. Cause
That's
knowing me,
that's crazy because honestly, I would have be like, you know what? I'm tired.
It's
Whoever's
easy.
here is messing with me.
not
Okay.
only that. No,
No,
what if that was me? If I'm sleeping on my side, my left ear open, right, and I just feel someone going.
Ooh, the fist.
I'm
Ooh,
I'm
under
telling
ice
you,
throw-
all already, like it's going straight. It's hands. There's nothing stopping me.
See,
I'm swinging for my life, bro. I'm going.
Yeah, but when you're a little kid,
That's
That
not.
isn't
I'm running. I'm calling my mom. Like, Mom.
it's,
yeah, I
it's
would've
easy
ran.
to say
I
that
would've
for
ran
me.
for
It
my
was
life.
like it was like a stun lock. You just get locked in. That makes sense.
Okay.
It's almost kind of like a flight or flight type.
That
thing.
was like, bro. There was one time I had.
flight
Have
was,
you
like,
ever?
high.
Have any of y'all had sleep paralysis?
No.
Nah, I
The
never.
worst. Don't ever. So this was actually the worst experience I had sleeping ever. It was basically when I was sleeping, dream, fine. I don't remember what it was. All of a sudden, I remember waking up, right? And normally when you wake up, I'd be like laying in bed for a little bit. And I remember turning to my side, but then I couldn't move. Like I told my body to stand up, and I couldn't. Like I legit, out of all my moving, everything could not move. And then I started to feel spiders. They weren't there, but I started to feel like spiders crawling, like a whole
no.
group, like swarming my
Hell
whole body.
no.
So now I'm panicking, like I'm talking about heart attack, like straight heart, because I'm like, move your body, like move, bro, like.
Oh, see,
Like my heart is beating out my chest, bro, and I'm like, I'm just legit, I'm just staring at my ceiling, and my body won't. Like I'm feeling these things crawl on me, and I won't move, and all of a sudden my body snap out of it and I fall off my bed. But that's because I jump. I'm like, and then I just fall off my bed. And my mom, because she's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." And I'm checking my legs, like,
There's nothing there.
nothing there, bro. It was
Yeah.
the scariest moment of my life.
I'm pretty sure what sleep paralysis is that like your consciousness wakes up before it, like, I guess you could say like your brain disconnects when you're asleep from like everything to like let you sleep. And what happens with sleep paralysis is that you wake up, your consciousness wakes up before the rest of your body does. That's like that's why like your conscious, you can see and everything, you know you're awake, but like you can't move at all, and then suddenly you snap out of it.
Right, but that was actually like, I can't even describe to you the amount of fear that was in my body when I could not, like, it's the weirdest feeling when you're trying to tell your body like to move and it can't. It's not even the fact that it doesn't, it just can't.
One time, sometimes I sleep with my hand under the pillow and my head on top of it. So like when I wake up, my whole arm is numb. So one time I slept like this basically,
and both arms are numb.
And so I woke up and I
I
had
that's the worst. I hate
it. Was kind of fun though, because then I was like, I'm like a ragdoll now. I could just like.
I kind of don't like it because it's weird. It's
no,
like,
it is weird. Now the worst one is what, I don't know if y'all ever done. Have y'all ever sat on the toilet for so long that your legs go numb?
Oh, okay.
That's
story
tough.
time. A little bit of story time. So right, back in the day, I used to be part of this thing called JSA. Right, we went to these like conferences or whatever. Right,
What's
one
JSA?
of these conferences. Junior State of America.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we were at one of these conferences. I was tired as hell. Like I said, I'll sleep anywhere. So I'm there and I'm falling asleep while they're talking. And so I'm like, I'm gonna use the bathroom. So I go to, and mind you, they won't let you go back to your room because there's like a trip like somewhere. So we're like at a hotel and everything. And so I leave the conference and I go to the bathroom and I just kind of sit on the toilet. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna vibe, like half sleep. And so I think, no, I fell asleep. And like I woke up and my legs were dead. I was so tight. I was like, shoot, I need to get out of here, but I can't walk. So
Nah, see, but you haven't experienced it where like this only happened to me when I was, I think, in college and at my house. But I'm gonna explain the house one because it was so funny. Basically, I was sitting on the toilet. I came back from running, and I was just there, and I got distracted on my phone. So now I was just on the toilet for like an hour and a half.
Dang.
And I did not realize how, bro, it was bad.
An hour and a half is crazy.
Bro, I didn't realize how my legs were like numb by that point. So then, I did what I had to do. I stood up a little bit, did what I had to do, wipe it, whatever, flush. And I tried to stand up. When I'm telling you, the most embarrassing thing happened, and my face just went straight into my wall. Like, I stood up, and my legs said, nah, but you ain't ready. And I said,
like, see, I can always tell when my whatever is getting numb.
Nah, I couldn't
get, like,
tell.
Pins and needles.
No, but then that was the worst thing, right? I got up. I tried to walk, right? As soon as I started getting feeling it, the pain. Needles throughout my entire leg. Oh my goodness. Ain't nothing hurt worse than that. Yeah. Because I was trying to walk and I was like, I can't walk. So I just laid down until my feeling came back. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I would have done.
But nah, that happened in college too. Like the same exact thing, but instead I was trying to make it quiet. So then I was like, I stood up and I was like, nope.
It's like not this. I've been in this position before. I'm prepared.
Yeah. And because it's communal, I was like, I don't want nobody hearing me, so I'm gonna just wait.
Oh, you're in a communal bathroom. See, I got my own bathroom.
So I was I'm gonna just wait here. I'm just wait.
Oh no, I got real used to communal bathrooms.
Nah, I could never do communal bathroom.
Now you do get used to it though. You're literally there like everybody has to do it, and not only that, once you flush, ain't nobody gonna tell if you've been there or not.
Yeah, basically what I do, if there's like a spray, I spray the toilet seat, clean that. I get toilet paper, or sometimes they have that little like toilet seat cover. I put that on the seat, do my thing, throw away the toilet seat or like flush it. Yeah, flush it. And then I just re-clean the toilet seat and then wash my hands and I'm done.
Now the
most
worst
people
thing is,
don't do any of that stuff.
Exactly. I'm about to say the worst thing is when you go
problem.
in the bathroom and you see everything broke loose. Just
some people
whatever it was.
just do what they gotta do and dip.
Nah, I remember one person did what they had to do and didn't flush.
And don't clean their hands either.
No toilet. When you see someone use this bathroom and there's no toilet paper, sadness. I'm like, dang. You're
nasty.
You're like, whoever you are, you're a filthy human. You know that, right? You know that?
That's
Okay.
disgusting.
Just making sure. So, yeah, the But yeah, I can never do a communal bathroom.
Mm,
At least not if I use the bathroom all the time. I can't do it.
You can do it.
I won't do it.
So I have a question. I know this is completely random after what you just talked about, but you know how some people said that in your dreams you can't dream of like people you haven't met. You can only dream of people that you've met before. Because they say scientifically it's impossible for you to dream about somebody or
Who
face
doesn't
that you
exist.
haven't met yet, because to you they haven't
Ooh,
existed.
I have some interesting like times where I feel like I've been in this situation before, and I don't know if it's happened in a dream. I feel like it kind of has, or like a version of it has happened in my dream, but then it like occurs in real life, and I have this moment like, oh shit, have I been here before?
Exactly. That's what I'm about to get into, because there's been so many times where I've dreamt about someone else and I haven't met them. Like their face in my dream is like a black screen. Like, you know how in anime they be hiding their faces sometimes?
Silhouette.
It's like that. It's like a silhouette. But then I meet them and it's like I've seen your face before in a dream, and this whole scenario has happened before. And it makes me think I could predict the future, but I can't. I don't know what type of weird science explanation it is, but it's like, bro, I remember dream. Like I don't remember the dream after I wake up, but then once it happens, like I'm like, I know I have dreamt this.
I mean,
Which is crazy.
well, I guess it depends on how specific what happens is, because if it's like so specific where it's like this literally I could not have thought this up ahead of time, like it had to have just happened for me to like have this as a concept, then it'd be like, oh yeah, there has to be something weird going on. But if it's like, you know, if I go to school and, you know, I'm talking to somebody, or no, actually no, I'm in school and someone starts talking to me, I look at them and we start talking, and it's like, oh, I feel like I've had this happen before. It's like, no, you know,
No. It'd be like hyper specific things, like something that I'd only done once in my lifetime. But then I would be like, deja vu. However, I've dreamt it. Like I know I've dreamt this before. I don't know. It's weird.
It's weird, but it's kind of like maybe I could like predict more things.
Like one of the weirdest ones was when this is in like 6th grade. I dreamt I was at my own wedding, but then I lifted up the veil and it was like, you know how there's like a lottery machine and it be switching? It was like my wife's face was switching to different faces, and it was weird. But then it was switched into like different silhouettes, and I'd be like, what? And then one of the silhouettes, I was like, why have I feel like I've seen her before? And then in 8th grade, that was my girlfriend, and I was like, wait, that's where I've seen your face before in my dream.
Maybe all those faces are people.
It's weird.
Maybe all those faces are people you're gonna be in relationships with.
If that's the case, I'm gonna be single for a long time, because it was like 50 faces, bro. It was literally like a roulette. It was weird.
Maybe
yeah,
as
weird as my dreams get, I've never had anything like that happen. My dreams never really predict the future. It's always like I said, just random stuff.
Random. See, mine, most of the time I forget them, or they're hyper specific, or they're a nightmare in which it can never happen. Like, and in those times where it's like a nightmare, I'm just skipping from place to place. Like, I'm never at one scenario. It'd be like I'm home, and all of a sudden I'm at school, and then I'm at like the track or somewhere.
Yeah, mine's. Yeah. I've had things like that where it's like really random, and people just kind of like hop in, hop out.
Yeah, exactly.
It just ends, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm awake.
One dream I had recently was that my body was covered in like red tattoos, like only red. Like I had 2 tattoos that were based off of like an elephant, and then another 2 that was based off of like a lion, but they were all red. It was weird. Yeah, I don't know what it was about, but
interesting. I always feel, it's always weird to hear about other people's dreams, because I'm always just like, dang, like I had that one dream where I drove off a cliff, but the cliff was the elevator. And
see, you're just
you're
just weird. You're just weird.
And then other
you're
people are
just
just
weird.
like, it's like, dang, like I dreamt about like my possible wife. I'm like, really? That's crazy.
You're just weird. You're just. I think everybody has had like the falling one that you experienced, like where you're just continuously falling.
I probably did have that dream, but I don't really like remember.
No, about that. I don't really remember. I remember just being there and be like, well.
I always remember the vibes. I don't remember the dream.
That's true.
All vibes,
anyway.
no action.
Well, it has been an hour. I've been looking at the time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, not only that, my computer is about to die.
Oh, so
yeah. Episode done.
Episode done. And the next one or another one, you might see us in a different location. Who knows? This has been great. And the best thing is, I hope we all noticed, we didn't have to take a break.
Yeah. No breaks.
No break. It was just straight like that.
Yeah. Obviously not perfect yet, but we're we're definitely a lot better than we used to be. And we're gonna improve.
Yeah, hopefully the audio is better for y'all and more clear and crisp. We're gonna also try and not talk over none. That was a critique people gave me last time, that it's kind of hard to hear and we know everybody talking at once. We're gonna try and fix that too.
Yeah.
That's just podcasting with time and things like that.
So continue to support, watch the episodes. You can find
drop
us on
likes.
Instagram, TikTok now,
Yep.
YouTube, all
Find
that.
us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Comment, be a guest if you want to be a guest.
Yeah.
We can also
us up.
collab with other podcasts. So if you got one,
If you wanna
one of us are willing to show up.
You know,
One of
hit
us.
us up.
Everybody say
We're
one of us.
cool.
We're
We're not dangerous. You know,
Brother.
most of the time.
He is.
Maybe.
Yeah, he about to
Maybe a
psych with
little.
the spider people. Manifest them into real life.
Honestly.
I'm not manifest. None of my dreams are ever manifested. I promise you, I've never had one of my dreams come true.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
a lot of my dreams have
Not
come true.
yet.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. Anyway, I think that'll be done for the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
See you on next
see
episode.
you on the next episode of the Campfire Podcast.
See ya.
Peace.
Adios.